What's going on? This is Sean Gold, aka Ray. Hey, three heads in the building. What's going on with you? Happy Freaktacious Friday to you. Happy Freaktacious Friday. I'm drinking my protein cafe. Yeah. It's that shit. In my Dollar Tree fucking day to day cup. So what? All right, shit. What the fuck you gonna say about it? Not a goddamn thing. I'm trying out these headphones. Maybe the Can Man effect won't show up. Maybe it will. I don't know. We'll find out. So what's up, three heads? Don't be ashamed. All right, say what's up. Announce thyself. Happy Friday. Whether you want to say anything or not, happy Friday to you. All right. If you just want to lay in the cut, that's cool. I get it. Happy Friday to you. Happy Freaktacious Friday. Hey, Prophetess Vance. What's going on, Prophetess Vance? Happy Freaktacious Friday to you. Just gonna let it liven up a little bit. I'm giving it a couple minutes. Takes a minute for this shit. I come in to you talking. Well, shit gotta be talked sometimes, shit gotta be said. And while I'm on some shit that gotta be said, just laying here listening to this music, I'm telling you it's that ambient shit. I'm just kidding. Hey, consider this. Let me get this shit straight. Consider this kind of a PSA for you. Okay, like a public service announcement. All right, from me to you. All right, if this applies to you. All right. Now, TV seems like we got a few heads in the house, but you the only one that's like vocal. Hey, Prophetess Vance, do your motherfucking thing. Hey, I like to talk my shit too. Listen. Mira, okay? Mira, man, okay? Look, this is a fucking drug, right? Okay, all this, like this, right? This is a fucking drug, okay? You walk in a room, the drugs are on the table, right? Do you got to do them? Do you got to inject yourself with them? You got to take them orally. How about through the skin? Huh? No, you don't. Okay, so you can make Nancy Reagan proud. I know some of y'all don't even know who the fuck that is or what I'm talking about. There was an old slogan that they tried to like brainwash us with in school. Just say no. But for some of y'all, that's too close because that's like, just say no. No. Yeah, that's right. So be careful what you ask for is my main point here. Okay, people, be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for in things of love, lust, passion, whatever have you. Make sure you can do your drugs, okay? Because love and sex is a drug. A drug is classified as something that changes your state or chemistry, right? Shit, these words could be drugs, depending, okay? Look, master your high. Don't let it master you. Do the drugs. Don't let it do you, okay? Don't let it do you, all right? So there. I just had to say that, all right? I had to get something off my back, all right? Now, excuse me, let me say hello to those who like to speak. Charlize, what's happening? Cali tapping in. Where are you at, Charlize? Yo vive en Cali too, all right? Don't be scared. That's right. Say something. I'm not going to bite your head off. Hirama Tamihana. Konnichiwa. Hello. I had one of those shirts in the 80s. I bet you did, TV. I really bet you did. And you know what? So did I. Okay. And I have it again. True. Yeah. Sacramento, huh? Out in Sac. You like 2 hours away. They got a lot of botanicas in Sac. They have a Shango Botanica in Sac. Yeah. True story. True story. Yeah. Get your shit in. All right, get your shit in. Hey, Letitia, did I not, if I didn't say hello to you? How you doing, Letitia Strong? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I have to say that because there are those individuals who, you know, I notice a lot of women in particular and men with womanly traits to them. Very, 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 very impulsive a lot of times. Why is that? Because impulsiveness is ruled by emotion. And most or many, I'll say many, I don't want to say most, but many women, they don't even know how much they are ruled by their emotions. We're all ruled by our emotions to an extent, okay? But if you can catch that shit, the point is for you to not ignore them, not suppress them, but you manage them. You determine what it's going to be for you at the end of the day. Brass tacks and shit, you determine. Hey, Vanessa Chung, man, I was just thinking about you. I found an old receipt from like a year ago, like one of them international receipts with your name on it. And I was wondering about you. How you doing? Welcome. Phoenix Fire. Yeah, man. Miss Tracy Joe Hill. What's happening, Miss Tracy Joe Hill? Where are you from? I mean all respect, but that sounds like a name I would say like maybe in, I don't know, like Kentucky or some shit. Miss Tracy Joe Hill. Hey, you know about Tracy Joe Hill? All right. It could be from anywhere though. Sharon Williams, what's happening with you, Sharon Williams? Prophecy 505. Well, well, well. Look what the spirits have drug in. Illinois. Hey, I'm close. I'm close, Miss Tracy Joe Hill. Yeah, we've missed your presence here. Vanessa Chung, you fam. You know what I'm saying? Yep, he'll be. I didn't say it. Your words, not mine. But yeah, I'm kind of close there. I'm kind of close. All right, I'm kind of close. Go ahead. Well, welcome and settle back in. You know what I'm saying? I'm in California. I'm in the Bay. Called Alive, Wealthy Goddess. I like that name. I really like that name. Yeah, you did catch Alive. Hold on. I got a fucking hair on the motherfucking screen. So yeah, in a minute, I'm gonna open this up because I really am meaning it too. And guess what? We got fucking internet, so there ain't no problems this time, okay? We got a problem here. We got a problem, nigga. Shit, no, we took care of that. We took care of that. You see me now? All right. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna as you know, PayPalers, because you could follow that ticker. It's not scrolling there for nothing. Okay, it's not scrolling there for my health. All right, or just because it looks cool. It's actually there for a reason. Yeah, the information on it is pertinent to you if you have a question, or if you happen to find yourself on this Friday. It might not be your Friday anymore, but hey, it's my Friday, therefore it's still your Friday. You can get an unfuck your Friday reading, okay? So if you find yourself fucked, you understand? You're fucked, right? Somehow, maybe you just feel like R&B. You just feel fucked. Well, I want to offer you an opportunity to get the unfucking of your life, okay? Straighten that back out, strap your wig on and your eyelashes on, okay? Paste your fake beards on, okay? Because these unfuck your Friday readings are really just that. But coming over to US and oh hey, you finally coming to the US. All right. So hey, understand that. But in the meantime, in between time, I will be doing spirit pulls just to kind of get the ring rust off. You know what I mean? What? There's a little birdie telling me we might be having our special on a psychic text email reading in case you are interested in that. If it does, it's going to be dropping. But I got some things coming for you within the next 2 days. All right. Some important information. All right. This is that time of year, baby. This is where the veil is thin, man. The veil's fucking thin. Okay. Don't get it fucked up. The veil's thin. So your ancestors are really going to be coming through, along with other types of energies and entities that are already coming through. You know what I mean? Woo woo, what's popping? Fun, the Bay Area. Yeah. So there you go. All right. But this definitely, if you haven't visited the site, I'm not opening it. Obviously, the doors ain't even close to opening yet, but the Muerte Mula, the rapid cash ritual, that's coming here soon. But there's going to be something special to it. So I have to do extra preparation. That's not coming till the 20th of October. Okay. So it's a few weeks out. But I have some preparations and some specialties that I'm creating just for this, because we're going to make this one. It's happening on the 20th too, because on the 31st, we're going to be doing some ancestral festivities. Okay. We're going to be doing some spiritual and ancestral festivities. All right. That's what we're going to be doing. All right. I didn't want to have a ritual this time on Halloween. Although, I don't know if spirits say move that shit, I'm gonna move it. All right. But so far, I think we're cool. October 20th is the full moon. All right. So we're following that that lunar current. So there it is. Okay, so we're on with the PayPal shit. I had to get back in here somehow. All right. So yeah, what I'm gonna start doing though is I'm just, hey, Deacon is smacky. And it's intense. It's already, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They already are coming through. And before we go any further, let me just say this too. 12 minutes, who gives a shit? All right, who gives a fuck? Not I. When I gotta say something, I gotta say it. Look, some of you are going to be look, I don't want you to get dismayed. I don't want you to get discouraged, because sometimes your liberation, your freedom, it does come at a cost. It comes at a cost of your comfort zone and certain feelings that were associated with your comfort zone. And in that transitional weird period, that gray period between this and that, it can feel really funky. Okay. You can have different, you experience different energy, you know, peaks and dips, and the dips are really dippy, man. Okay. They are dippy as fuck. I don't want you to get dismayed in that, because a lot of people have a habit of thinking that they're doing something wrong or that they're fucking up in some way. And that's not true. All right. So just keep that in mind. Okay. You could be doing the right things, but then there is after effects to shit. Okay. Especially when you're talking about energetically, like when you are, all right, cool. We're good. When you're going through these things, man, like this, like you got to throw the gloves off. There's no rules to this shit. You know, you might be happy on top of the world. You might feel like, goddamn, am I going bipolar? Am I, am I going bipolar or what? What's going on? You know? Oh, shit. Oh, shaking now. What's shaking? I'll tell you what's shaking. Woo woo shaking. Woo woo. Just give me like just a few minutes. I just want to do a few card pulls just to open it up. I also want to say Ashe to all the goddesses of love, all the gods and goddesses of love, the planet Venus. You know what I'm saying? Oshun, Mami Wata, like, you know, on and on and on. On and on and on. Okay? Even Eros's little fucking ass, him too, you know, everybody. So we're tapping into that love. Lenore, the revolution healer. All right, I like that. Yes, as the deaconess says, lick that. And don't forget, of course, the most important part. We're about to get started right now. Just hold on. I got to go get something. But lick that like button, okay? Cunniling my like button because she really enjoys it. Because she, like you other women, got to get fucking warmed up, okay? She warms up the vaginal structure of the algorithm, okay? So do that. Why would you not? Especially you being a woman, you should understand how important the warm up is, the foreplay is, okay? The foreplay can be the real play at the same time, okay? So get with it and lick cunniling that bitch. Cunniling the like button. Do it with love, do it with passion. I want you to cunniling that motherfucking like button like with more passion than you want your next breath. You want to cunniling this like button more than you want your next breath. That's the type of intensity, okay? So cut. Let's take this again, all right? Action, all right? Cunniling that fucking like button. It's free. It's free, goddammit. We're about to do some card pulls right now, okay? So just hold on. I'm testing this out. Hey, how's my sound, anybody, by the way? How is my sound? Sharing right back at you. You know what I'm saying? How is my sound? Is my sound okay? Do I sound muffled? Is it better without the headphones? Why don't y'all let me know? It's called feedback. I like that. Hold on real fast. Board up. Where are you? All right. We ain't fucking around here. Okay? We're not fucking around. Yeah. We ain't fucking around over here. We're not fucking around. Hold on. Well, all right. Here we go. We there. Nope, I'm clear. Sound is good. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. All right. So Anna, woo woo. I will get to you in just give me like 5 minutes, okay? Give me like 5 minutes. We're gonna kind of zip through these, but these are gratis spirit pulls. If you want a spirit pull, in other words, I'm gonna pull one card and whatever spirit has to come through for there, that's what the fuck it is. That's what it is when it's free. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get what you get. All right, go ahead, throw your hand up and we'll do it like that. Yeah. Yeah, you got to represent. You know what I'm saying? She's in the house too. I think what we're going to do, we're going to use these for now. Miss Tracy Joe Hill. Okay, it's confession time. See, no, I don't know why I just put the accent on her. I've been quietly watching you for the past couple years. Shh. Ha ha ha. I have always admired your positivity and your genuine and at times brutal honesty. Hey, salute to you, Miss Tracy Joe Hill. That's the only way I know how to give it, okay? Just like when you order a pizza, you expect that shit to be hot, right? When that meat gets here, it's got to be hot. You can't have no cold meat. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is here. Vanessa Chung, I see you. So we're going to start with you. We're just going to jump right the fuck into it. Well, I like the confessions, okay? I love confessions. I love them. I love them. All right, for Vanessa Chung. Let me see here. Actually, let me do a little quick cleaning on these. All right. What's called a wash, okay, for all you non-card people. For all you non-card people. Oh shit, now the accent's stuck. I don't know. You might have Jimmy fucking Popoff. Reverend Jimmy Popoff coming through here. I'm gonna chastise you in the name of Jesus. All right. Okay. Vanessa Chung, you the one that I sing. So Vanessa Chung needs to come through for Vanessa Chung. For Vanessa Chung. I don't know how loud that is for y'all. I do have the window open. Last, well, no, I ain't gonna say that. Shh. That's top secret. You don't need to know that. You don't need to know that. Okay, so what do I need to tell Vanessa Chung? What's up? Vanessa Chung. Okay, hold on real quick. We'll do that one more time. What do we need to tell Vanessa Chung? We'll try something different here. All right, what do we got here? Shit. Uh-huh. All right. I don't like the way that came out as far as this goes. But I will tell you this. The first card that I did pull for you was the 7 of diamonds, which was reversed. This is the 10 of diamonds, though. Okay. I feel like for you, things are going to another level. And yes, especially financially. Okay. They keep telling me you need to prepare for that, like inside and out. Are you prepared for the wealth that you have been, working forecasting for, that you have been putting to use? I'm keeping them out, Adela. So anyways, because I feel like what they're showing me is a bit of a, what is it? Kind of like a conflict, but one side you want this, but then it's like if you want something, but at the same time, you're pushing it away. There is still an element of something inside, okay? And I would think that this boils down to like an element of self-worth still, or some type of, it has something to do about the way you value yourself, or the way, or a way that you don't, perhaps. It's just worth looking into. But like I said, you are on your way. Like I said, this is going to another level. Financially, things are going to look really strong for you. Lady K, I see you. Lady K. Lady K, Lady K. Lady K, Lady K. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Lady K. Lady K, Lady K, Lady K. So Vanessa, just so this is like the word. Sometimes the words come a little slower than what I'm actually seeing or feeling. But I see and feel some incongruities in there that need to just be reconciled. That's all I wanted to say. All right, Lady K, what's happening? Woo woo, I'm gonna be right at you, okay? Because if I don't get these out now, I know more than likely I won't. All right, Lady K, 3 of clubs. Juice. Yes, I do. Hey, Juice. Yeah, I do. Anyways, financial. Yes, I do. I do, Vanessa Chung. Lady K, this is what I have for you, okay? So you know what? This is a wonderful time right now for you. I feel like underneath you is a hotbed of lava. And this lava is creativity, okay? It can be channeled into all kinds of ways, but I definitely feel like for you, this has to do also with expression, with what you have to say. Maybe you got to say something to somebody, or there's something that you want to present to the world, okay? I also see that your name has a huge chance. I feel like a massive probability, actually, of your name getting out somehow. I feel it has to also do with what it is that you're doing, yeah, but also your expression of that. You got to get the word out. There's a word in you, hallelujah, that you needs to get out. Don't die with the word in you. Let it be like flatulence. It has to come out, hallelujah, okay? Like that. Phoenix, fire. I know you do, but I'm not going to make you wait long, because PayPalers are the top tier, okay? They are of prime importantes, okay? I don't know if I said that right. Does that make sense to you, though, Lady K? Phoenix Fire. What do I got for Phoenix Fire? Phoenix Fire, Phoenix Fire, Phoenix Fire, Phoenix Fire, Phoenix Fire, Phoenix Fire, Phoenix Fire. Phoenix Fire, Phoenix Fire, Phoenix Fire, Phoenix Fire. Phoenix Fire, Phoenix Fire, Phoenix Fire. Oh, hold on real fast, Phoenix. Let me just see what I'm getting with this shit. Well, it's coming through both ways. Shit, okay. Vance, the link says the page isn't found. Oh, wait, what are you putting up? Oh, it should be there. Anyways, 9 of diamonds here, Phoenix Fire. Okay. This is coming through just like in true Libra fashion. It's got two sides of the same coin, right? And this particular coin, I feel, does have to do with money or something of value or an object of value. Okay. I do feel there is a potential for loss at this time. Okay. There could be. So what I'm saying to you is just be careful, be mindful, especially like unexpected losses. Okay, we all have them times, we all have them situations where there's unexpected losses, an unexpected charge, some type of a garnishment. Something breaks down. Now you have to circulate some money in a way that you did not anticipate. Okay, so bam. But at the same time, there is something being fulfilled here right now. Something that you have been wanting to manifest. Maybe you've been working toward it and you've been doing some other things, but I see something being completed, something being crystallized into three-dimensional illusionary form that we call reality. Okay, so you got that coming. Hold on. I think she fixed it. Yeah, Prophetess Bad. She done fixed it, Charlize Filson. When you hit the link, hit back to home and it will take you to the page. Yeah, y'all, it's correct. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you. I appreciate y'all doing that, straightening that out for me. Anybody else? That's what I have for you, though. And then I got one more. Anybody else? Got to show your hand. And then after that, we're getting on to some woo-woo action here. We're getting on to some straight woo-woo action here. Woo on woo. We're getting on to some woo on woo action. Miss Tracy Joe Hill, is that your way of saying, yeah, that's what I seen? You know what I'm saying? So it looks like we're gonna do Miss Tracy Joe Hill. I'll tell you what, we'll do Miss Tracy Joe Hill, Shauna Luckman, and then Prophecy. That's it. But I'm gonna run through these kind of fast. So Miss Tracy Joe Hill, Miss Tracy Joe Hill. You guys got to remind me who you are too, because like I will forget. Just so you know, Shauna Luckman. The luck is with you. Prophecy 505. I'm gonna get y'all in, and then that's it. I got to get on with the get on. Maybe we'll come back to this if there's nobody else after woo woo. Oh, okay, Miss Tracy Joe Hill. Right now, your worst enemy is what they're showing me is right here. Okay, you know what this is? This that stankin' thanking there. Okay, just that stankin' thanking. We got to turn this around. How you turn it around? You begin to think of yourself. You begin to look through the eyes of the Lord. The eyes of the Lord. Yes, hallelujah. Yeah, that where all things are possible. Sometimes we pay too much attention to these five senses. These five senses are very limited in scale. You know, on the scale of things, we can see about this much. On the scale of things, we can hear about this much. Hallelujah. Okay. But as God, or God is however you choose to say it, you are unlimited. Okay. But I definitely feel like right now, this is the best word that describes this to me is pessimism. And I feel you might be your own crap out artist. You know what that is? A crap out artist is like in a sales room, you know, they're the ones who go walking. Oh, there's no money out there. You're never going to make no sale. You know, it's just spouting negativity. Now, you might not be spouting it, but it's going on. I'm feeling it. That's what they're saying. That's what they're showing me. So, and especially when it's so habitual that you don't see it, that's when it can get funky. All right. Luckman, where you at? Shauna Luckman. All right, we're gonna go with you. All right, you're getting this work here. Getting a little bit of this work. You're just getting a taste test. That's all. Or appetizer. That's it. You're not getting the full works. Okay, but you're getting enough. All right. So Shauna Luckman. Shauna Luckman. What's up? Shauna Luckman. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. It's saying delay is not a denial. Okay. I do feel, I don't know if this just happened or if this is going to happen, but I feel like a start of something passionate for you. This could be a relationship. This maybe could be something else, but it doesn't work out the way that you want it to. It starts and it stops, okay? Or something happens in here which discourages. So either you pull the plug, something happens that pulls the plug, or they pull the plug, okay? To me, to be quite honest, this feels like some form of a love affair, or just, I'll say, romantic interest, all right? But my thing is, don't get deflated over these little bits of feedback, as I like to call them. They're not even failures, they're just bits of feedback, okay? So don't get deflated over this shit. Some people, the first little bump in the road, they deflate. Oh, that must mean it ain't gonna happen. I might as well give up. That's not it either, okay? Although you have a freedom to determine what anything and everything means to you and for you. So why wouldn't you exercise that? No one can take that away from you. Prophecy 505. Does that make sense to you, Shauna? Look, man. Am I making sense to you? All right. Prophecy 505. Prophecy 505. Prophecy 505. Prophecy 505. Shit, I should be asking you with a name like Prophecy. God damn it. I am the reader's reader, though, as has been described. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised who came to me. Some of your most favorite readers have come to me. El Rey, okay? Why? Hey, I must see something. Prophecy 505, what's up? Prophecy 505, what's up? Alrighty. Just a moment, Prophecy 505. Did I not tell you some shit like this last time, or was this not you? I'm not sure. For some reason, to me, I keep feeling this is trouble with some type of, I feel like there's a woman who's either on the verge or she has begun or something. She's causing some problems for you, all right? Now, I do also feel like for some reason, I keep getting this weird feeling like this could be also work related, or like she's some form of a management. But I feel like this woman got it out for you. Like she will actually take initiative in starting some shit, or to make your life miserable, or to try and either get you fired or something. Maybe get you so froggy that you jump. Okay, that's what I have for you. So now I'm going to move on to woo-woo. Unapologetically Amendola. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I think I am that in a way. We'll see. All right, so we're going to tap into, turn this shit down, man. This shit bright. Reminds me of somebody. They always have their fucking phone like on the dimmest, dude. Like I'm like, you must have underground bug eyes or something, because it's like not even bright, but you got to have it all the way to the dimmest. Hold on here. Okay, she wants just a message. I appreciate that. Woo woo. Why don't you know how this works? You already know how this works, Miss Woo. Come to the front of the Shangorian altar. Go ahead. We have padding here for your knees. Okay. Take it down a notch. There you go. Now go ahead and just stare into the cards. Take you a nice deep breath. Hold it at the top. Let it kind of strain for a moment. And then as you feel it straining, you can go ahead and woo-saw, let it out your motherfucking hoo-ha. And what you're doing there is you're just releasing all that tension, creating a space. Tension is the enemy to all your psychic and magical shit, for the most part, I'll say. It can play a part. All right, you good? Bam. All right. No, Letitia Strong. We don't do Peter Popoff. Okay. Let me correct you and anybody else. Okay. There is no Peter Popoff. There's Jimmy Popoff. Okay. Peter's long lost cousin who's in the ministry. Okay. So yeah, no Peter. No Peter. Felinda. All right. All right. So Woo Woo wants the message. What message can I bring forth? What do I need? Show me what I need to say to Woo Woo today. This Friday evening. What do I need to say to Woo Woo this Friday night? This Friday night, what do I need to say to Woo Woo? What do I need to say to Woo Woo? What do I need to say? What needs to come through? One more time. One more time. What do I need to say to Woo Woo? What's going on, Miss Woo Woo? If you want to be unfucked, follow the ticker. All right. Let's see. For the woo, for the woo, for the woo. Okay, just a moment, just a moment, just a moment. Just a moment. I like to take my time with my pet pollies. Not that I don't any other way, but you know what I'm saying? Go back. All right. You know, you and I have been having some conversations, Miss Wu, especially concerning, it's already 10 o'clock, concerning this work or this job or something that you've been doing. I know this, right? Well, I feel like for some reason this has something to do with that too. I feel like you're at a point right now, somewhat of a crossroads where there's going to be some revelations that make itself known, whether they're external or internal. What I mean by that, external, you find out some shit you're really actually not supposed to know, or some secrets become, exposed. That could very much possibly be so. But also internal revelations where you finally, I don't know, the way I can best describe it is you reach a point where it's like all of a sudden it's instantaneous knowing about something about you, or maybe a recognition of how you are feeling, or how something like that you can no longer deny. And in that very instant, in the twinkle of an eye, you are transformed. Okay. Doyle Baptiste. All right. So having said that, I do feel like that's a part of this card. I also feel though that you got to do the bunny hop. Okay. Which, what I mean by the bunny hop, I call a bunny hop like a leap of faith, kind of like you just whoop. All right. There is a leap of faith, I guess. And I really don't like using that term, but I don't have another one for that. Okay. But there is a leap of faith. You need to be able to do something that your five senses may not understand, but you do. Do you know what that is? I think you do. I really do. I think you do. I will also go to say there will be travel for work for you also. Or it's either travel for work or change of work. I have a sneaking suspicion, okay, Miss Wu, that this leap of faith, this bunny hop of faith, okay, it does have to do with your work life, your professional life, your career. Okay. Because what they wanted me to tell you also is you take your eyes off that calendar for 1 second, another year will go by on your ass. Okay. And timing does play a part down here in the physical. So do keep that in mind. Sometimes we consider our bullshitting a part of divine timing. Oh, who's to say it ain't? You know what I'm saying? Maybe maybe your spirit's making you bullshit, and then we'll have you ready to jump at a certain time. That's not for me to say. But we also know when we're just bullshitting and wasting time. And I'm not saying either or, but I'll let you decide that. Okay. But there is a move to be made about your job, about your work. All right. Furthermore, I don't know if this is current once again, or I don't know if this is something that you're moving into, but it must be of some importance if it's showing up. Okay, to me, what this feels like is a situation where you feel like you're walking on eggshells. All right, you feel like you're walking on eggshells around something or around a particular subject with somebody. You know, somebody may also be demeaning you, demarginalizing you, kind of making you feel small, you know, shit like that. Um, I won't even say verbal abuse, but it feels like, to me, this feels like something needs to be said. Something needs to be said or done. Okay, something needs to, and I honestly do feel it may have to do with a certain person. Okay, I think it needs to be addressed. Okay, because I see things getting kind of uncomfortable for you if you don't take things head on and say, you know, what you need to say or whatever. To me, like I said, I can hear kind of ramblings of like somebody kind of like demeaning what you say. You know how when you tell somebody how you feel and they try and like turn it around, flip it around, try and, you know, whatever about what you just said. Speaking of ancestors, you have a very powerful male ancestor, okay, from your father's, actually, it's from your mother's side. Thank you. Aries love. Well, hello. I can always go for some Aries love. All right. Very, very powerful. But I feel this guy has something to tell you. I think he has something to give you. You know, I'm convinced that a lot of times these ancestors, even though the way we experience them, we might see them in a dream, we might smell a particular scent, um, hear a voice. But I think these, besides them representing an actual person, I feel like they are also representing, because they are a part of your DNA. They are a part of your fucking DNA. Without them, there's no you. And without you, there's no them too. You are how they live. So I do feel like they also represent something that is like to be unlocked. Like in a video game, you know how you get something and it unlocks a whole other level? It's like that, you know? And finally, like I said, you're headed into actually a busy time. To me, this is busy also spiritually, which is where I think you really need to be right now. Yes, you have your outward, you know, worldly goals and shit. Great, because this is also showing me your ability to multitask. This is a very fiery card of creativity. I feel like this is best served for you and what they're showing me. Especially right now, can't get a better time than right now. Spiritual practices, be working your magic, working the muscles of your magic. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you. That's what I got for you there, Miss Wu. Yeah. My love of my life will pass. Well then, trust your intuition. Was he a Pisces, the love of your life, or a water sign? Was he a water sign? Uh-oh, we have a Vanessa Chung. I told you, once it gets started, it gets started. So you need to get your ass in line. Because if you're waiting for another free card, it may not come. I be thinking it's going to be slow and shit. And then next thing you know, be happening. Okay. She does not want to get unfucked on this beautiful Friday. Oh, it was just 4444 when I looked at the time right now, as far as the clock. She does not wish to get unfucked. Okay. She wishes a message, whatever needs to come forth. Boom. Okay, that's what we're going to do. To be honest, I'm sorry. Woo woo, I think that love of your life is somehow also because sometimes there's a weird, I don't know, dynamic between karmic and ancestral. Are they the same? Woo. Right? Could be. He was the Taurus. Mia May, what's popping? All right, Vanessa Chung. I think you know the get down here, Vanessa Chung. Please approach the Shangorian altar. Let your knees find the most comfortable position here. Okay, thank you. Bang. All right, now go ahead and just take a nice deep breath. Okay, you want to hold it at the top. Hold it at the top. And when you're through, let it woo-saw out your motherfucking hoo-ha. All right. Releasing all tension, all stress, creating an avenue, a channel for whatever needs to come through. All right. Thank you. Did a great job there. All right. So here we go. Okay, what do I need to tell Vanessa Chung? What needs to come through for Vanessa Chung? What needs to come through for Vanessa Chung? What needs to come through for Vanessa Chung? What message? She just wants a message. What is the message? What time is it? 10:10. Okay, what type of message does she need? What do I need to say? All right, here we go. Oh shit. Vanessa. Oh man. Okay. Well, there's just a few of these that I'm not crazy about. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you your cards off the top real fast. Okay. I'm not really crazy about some of these. Oh, and by the way, just so I don't know this, I'm saying this way fucking randomly, but never mind. I ain't even going to fucking say this yet. All right. Got this here. I don't like this. Okay. This is not feeling that great to me either. This is, it's coming through however it's coming through. I won't say it's bad. There's this, and then there's this. Okay, then there's this. Now, before we get to this level up of yours, Miss Chung, I gotta say this. Okay, number one, whenever this guy shows up, whenever this Joker shows up, you can expect the unexpected. Some people even say that this is kind of like a tower card. Okay. I'm not really feeling like it's a tower card, kind of though, in a sense that I feel like there could be an abrupt ending to a particular relationship. Like I said, this is cloaked energy, the way I describe it. So in other words, it's like spirit saying, hey, something's coming, something unexpected. And I'm like, why even tell them that then? Just let it be all the way unexpected. Why are you even showing me this shit? Okay, but this is how it works out sometimes, So there is something unexpected coming. I could say like it seems very probable, okay? Maybe there is a way to circumvent or to avoid or to neutralize this, okay? But it is showing up here and now for you for this pull. So I figure it has to mean something, I feel it does. Also, I feel like you're not getting the full story about some things right now. All right. And being that it's reversed, some of these things may be made known or they may not. Okay, but I do feel definitely this also has to do with secrets too as well. Okay, so next, the Four of Spades. All right, Four of Spades. Remember I told you about an incongruency? I told you there's going to be a level up. Okay, but there's a process that leads to and even during the level up. You know what I'm saying? And obviously you're no different. Like we all go through this. I feel like see, this oftentimes represents a secondary gain. Okay. Some people like to say and I've said it before, self-sabotage. But really you're not actually sabotaging yourself because you're actually getting what you want. Let me just give you an example. Okay. There are some people who I know who always seem to have accidents. Okay. But they end up getting time up off of work and they get attention from other people who are like, oh my God, you fell. Oh, shit like that. But meanwhile, it's like they are actually unconsciously causing them. Consciously, they're not aware of it. Consciously, they're like, fuck, man, I was, taking the groceries up the stairs, my foot slipped, bah, and now I'm out down for the count or whatever it is. Maybe they get sick all the time. It doesn't seem to be anything that matches anything else, but underneath the surface, you can see that the unconscious mind is like, okay, so you hate your job. All right. You want time off of work. Okay. And you want attention from people, like sympathy and shit like that. I'm not saying you, but you get my example. That is what would be called the secondary gain. Even though if you ask this person consciously, did you purposely break your fucking ankle? Did you purposely get into a car accident? They would say no. That's what makes them so powerful. That's what makes them so dangerous, is the fact that they're unconscious. What is your secondary gain? I feel like there's something also you need to do that you haven't done it yet. Maybe you're waiting for a perfect time. Maybe you're waiting till you feel more ready or something. But this also says that too to me. Okay. I feel like there's just like there's another I to dot and another T to cross. That's all. I'm not trying to make this seem like it's really huge because I don't feel like it's huge, but if not dealt with, it can have a huge effect. It can definitely have a huge effect. All right. So furthermore to that, Spirit's also telling me, hey, you got an amazing, energy to you. Work your network. Okay. I'm hearing this part of your level up, and I don't know what it is that you're doing. I don't know what it is that you're trying to do or wanting to do or in the process of doing, but they're telling me to work your network. Like you have in your little Rolodex there's names of people you probably haven't even put the pieces together yet. Okay. You're still, I don't know, but there's somebody that you already know that you just haven't even thought of can help you. That's what they're saying. All right. They're also saying for me to tell you to consider whatever your message is or whatever it becomes. Consider also, presenting it to the world, or when I say the world, specifically groups of people. This could be groups of people online, perhaps maybe in person if you're able to do that where you live. Four of Diamonds. I think for you too, getting used to, familiar with this newer level, because you have a thermostat, Miss Chung, about how much you can make. And you often come up to that ceiling. You may take a dip back. It may be a bunch of this, but this is the thermostat. So I think for some reason, I keep feeling like you've had a taste of the thermostat risen already. Like you do kind of know what this is. You need to like leave it here, like really get comfortable with it up here for yourself. And a part of that also is determining too that this is kind of, it goes with that, but it kind of doesn't, because they're also saying it's time for you to reassess what it is that you want. All right. It's time for you to reassess which it is what you want. This is also a time, just so you know, you're approaching a time, should you make this really, really count for you, that it's going to be kind of busy. So please do not give your energy to any kind of fuckery or whatever. They keep telling me I'll see a bunch of shit's flooding through now. To write. You also need to write. I feel like the written word is your friend or something like that. And that's what I get with this too. This is also writing creativity in writing specifically. I don't know what's up with the writing thing, but yeah, I keep getting that really hard and heavy for you. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I have for you, Miss Chung. Built for millions. Do you have millions? Because you see my PayPal going across the screen. I think you do. Now, all these are, oh shit. Oh shit. We got another one. I told you, man. Like I told you, as soon as I think I'm done, I'm not done. As soon as I think I'm done, I'm not done. Let's see here. Oh, okay. My bad. Built for millions. I see you. I see you. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is how it works. Built for millions. All right, you ready? Built for millions. Come forward. All right. Come to the Shangorian altar. There's padding down there. Okay, so when you get on your knees, all right, you're well taken care of. All right, you want to make sure you're comfortable. All right, now go ahead and just stare at these cards and take a nice deep slow breath in. Hold it at the top. Keep holding it to where it starts to strain. Now go ahead and just woosah. All right, let it out. Release it all with all the tension, and also with your intention that whatever needs to come through for you in relation to your question comes through. All right. So there we go. That's how you do that shit. All right. So about relationship and money. What do I need to tell? What is around built for millions? Yeah, I stopped journaling and scripting, so expect some good and not some good Absolutely. I think Vanessa Chung, that's a PowerPoint for you. I think that's actually a very, for each and every one of us, right? And there's different times, different things at different times, right? For example, this particular time, that scripting, that journaling might be of super importance, also super effectiveness for you. Because I believe at any time, there's always gateway, like where's the energy at right now? It might be through this kind of work. It might be through that kind of work. I feel for you that the writing thing is definitely a thing. It's definitely a thing. All right, built for millions. What do I need to show built for millions? All right, about relationship and money. I think that's all motherfuckers care about is relationship and money. Relationship and money, relationship and money, relationship and money, relationship and money. She said, give it to her raw. She said, give it to her raw. Built for millions. Actually, I said she. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, I don't know if you're a she or not, but I seen your name on there, so I'm just going to assume you're a she. All right. I mean, you don't need PayPal necessarily, Dorley. You can just you can click on that thing or go there, paypal.me, and then you can just enter in your details, however you pay. You don't need to have an account with them, just so you know that. All right. Built for millions. What I need to show. What I need to show. Built for millions. What is it around? Shooting straight from the hip. Straight from the hip. Straight from the hip. This is money. This is relationships. Money and 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 relationships. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'll be god darned. All right. Money. I'm not even going through all cards and shit like that. I'm just going to show you. All right. If I need to show you, I'll show you the card. All right. Money. Money. Okay. Number one, as it involves money, Speaking of a thermostat, I think you need to also raise your thermostat. You are accustomed to a certain level. Anytime you get above this level, you make sure that you knock yourself down to this level. However, at the same time, if you ever take a dip in, what you're accustomed to, that thermostat kicks in and brings you back up. But the problem is you're just kind of stuck at that level. All right. Part of this is also selling yourself on yourself. I think that's an important message for you for some reason. No matter what it is that you're doing, especially when you first are starting out, you can't expect motherfuckers to come with their pom-poms and shit. And hey, pat them on, you're so special. You're starting your business. You're so, or whatever it is that you're doing, right? You're trying to be wealthy, yay. Like people just don't, a lot of times they don't do that shit. You just don't expect it, okay? You got to be your own cheerleader, but your own salesman. You got to sell yourself on why you, all right? That's what they're telling me. They also want me to let you know that you have a liability around you as well. There is somebody around you. For some reason, I get the idea that it could be either or both. Could be a man and a woman, or it could be a man or a woman. I got the sensation of a woman, a female. And this particular woman is kind of like taking from you. Maybe it's your time, maybe it's your attention, whatever. Maybe she's always having some crisis or something, right? Maybe she's always borrowing something. But this person, in the way that they come across to me, is like a thief. All right. There's also some self-sabotaging going on there as far as money goes. Spirit's also saying, make sure you take care of your health, because trying to go and build your bag with fucked up health is not going to work. All right. So be mindful of that as well. All right. I think the secondary gain is, what do you gain by keeping, this is the question for you. All right. What do you gain by keeping your thermostat just right here? Why can't you kick it up? Why can't we click this shit up? That's what you need to be asking. And allow your subconscious mind to get, because some of those are going to be beliefs, bullshit beliefs that need to go. You need to maybe find out what they are. You know what I'm saying? I do see a change of status though. All right. I do see a change of status. Now, however, this is a potential. Okay. This is not written in stone. All right. This change of status can also go down as well. I feel like you're on a threshold of that. You're either going to go up or down from here. It's one or the other. But you can't just continue the same thing. It's up or down. So that's going to be up for you to determine that. And I think I know what you consciously choose. Now you got to get the other side of you. Boom. Yeah. I would say this is that narcissistic relationship then also, because it is some form of a relationship and it's like really affecting you. It's already had you, what do they say? Self-sabotaging. You're not doing things that you know you normally would because of this shit. And you're doing things that you normally wouldn't because of this shit too. Tell me I'm lying. Okay, so anyways, this makes all the sense in the world too then, because I didn't want to have to get into the relationship until the relationship part, but I'm already seeing that shit here. And there's more to it, okay? But obviously this goes to show how important relationships are to each and every one of us in our lives, because relationships do determine, and they do a lot. They either take away from you, or they provide for you, or they give to you. You know what I'm saying? This is also a relationship of competition. Now, I was going to say whatever your endeavors are, whatever your hustle is, whatever your business is, whatever that was that you're starting. I don't know what you're doing, but I, for some reason, felt like there may be some competitive or competition elements in that. But now that you said that, I clearly see that's part of the problem here with this relationship is the competition factor between both of you. This person has a competition factor with you more than you do with him. Did I say him? Her, whatever, whoever, it, them. Okay. They are also vamping off of you. You probably guys both do it to each other. But this person is very much so like sucking the life out of you, not in the way that you want. Okay, not in the way that you really, really want. All right. There's also shit you don't know that you don't know about this situation or person. All right. The Spirit's also saying, look carefully. Look carefully at where they are projecting at you. So if this person is accusing you of some things and you're like tired for the umpteenth time of having to defend yourself against whatever this motherfucker's imagination, right? Look at what they are saying, because in essence, they're kind of snitching on themselves. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, special effects. Ara used to be a money magnet. He ran off with his new girl and abandoned everything, and she's very pickified. Yes, he's very competitive. Okay. I'm not even trying to read your shit. I'm reading. I'm telling you. All right, then you can tell me after. Okay, but about this particular relationship thing, there is something within you that you need to come to that place, that fork in the road. You say, you know what? And you got to mean this shit with everything. Only you know when it's real. Okay. You got to know when it's time to let go. You have not let go. So despite all this person and their faults, and I'm probably pretty sure you have some too, because you don't just attract narcissists because like people act like they're the disease, like the narcissists are the disease and they're just I'm not saying you in particular, and they're just the innocent victim, because I'm so giving. Oh, no, it doesn't work like that. There's an energetic whole dynamic going in. That's why the puzzle pieces fit. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. But there's a decision that you need to make. You have not made it. And I mean, you haven't made it inside yourself. You haven't made it inside yourself. Like really, 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 like I'm really letting this motherfucker go. You can act like it. You can talk like it all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? But deep inside, you know. They're also telling me to tell you right about now, you better not disrespect your intuition. I says, you better not disrespect your intuition. You better listen to your intuition, okay? Because they're talking. And they're telling me that they're tired of telling you shit, don't go left. And they're like, and this bitch goes left, man, shit. Like, what's up? Look, we all do that. We've all been there. We all do that. We all second guess. We like to, some of us we use our intellect way too much. There's a time and a place for the intellect. We need the intellect, no doubt about it, no doubt about it. But the intellect is not the end all be all, just so you know, all right? What makes sense to the intellect will get you fucked up. Will get you fucked up, all right? All right? But especially listen to your intellect about this person. Is there a child somewhere? Do you have a child? Or were you supposed to have one? I don't know where the fuck that's coming from. I just felt like a child energy. But you know what? Also on another note with that, you need to also embrace your inner child. You know what I'm saying? Your inner child knows how to make that money, believe it or not. You can work with it. His son lives with me. Oh, wow. That's something. Man. Okay, hey. I don't know. That just came along with this, but at the same time, this is a Jack of Hearts does. And mind you, I don't know this person. There's two sides to every story, and then there's the truth. All right. So this is the card of the fuckboy. Also, just so you know, I'm not saying it like saying it like that, because I know sometimes you women. If I know some of my exes was to get on here and ask somebody for a reading, it sounded like I was just shit. Ain't that narcissist? Anyways, yeah, I think you know what the decision is, man. You got to let go. You have to end this shit, or you can stay with it. You can stay with it. You don't have to do anything. You can just stay right. Whoa, 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 whoa! No, no, no! Don't move! Don't move! Stay right where the fuck you at. All right, five of diamonds, changing values too. It's only going to really make sense when you have a change in values. You know what I'm saying? When everything when it changes. What is important to you? That's what a value is. What is important? When they say, "What don't you have any values?" What's important to you? What's important to you? And I don't know if you work with your ancestors, but you also have a strong male presence coming from your mother's side. Okay. And this strong male presence is talking to me about forgiveness between you and your earthly father as well. Oh, yeah, we're going there. We're going there. I don't know whatever's going on with you and Pops, whether you knew him, whether you didn't know him, whatever. There's something, though, that is there that needs to be let go of. You need to let go of your part in that, anyways, whatever that is. All right, but that's what I have for you, and that's it. That's all. Okay. Whew, that was a mouthful. Yeah, shit. All right, so here we go. That concluded that one. That's for you, built for millions. That's for you, built for millions. All right. Now, what I think I might do is do a couple more card pulls. Got 22 up in here. I gotta see a hand at the bottom of the chat. Brother passed away too. My dad molested me as a kid. Yeah, that of course when when I say forgive, because I knew something, it was something serious. Not that real, I just knew it was serious. That's definitely going to come into play, not only in your money and your relationships too. You're going to relive that shit over and over unless you take care of it inside yourself. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean you give permission or you okay what he did. Obviously, I just have to say that. I got to preface what I'm saying with that. Sabio and Honey. Sabio and Honey. You're the one I seen. Sorry, Zen. Hey, black man in a bizarro world. What salute, salute, salute. Shout out to black man in a bizarro. I always remember that name, man. I don't know why, but I love that name. All right, Sabio and Honey, card pull for you. Remember, PayPalers, you get prioritized. All right, you get prioritized. Okay, prioritize. All right, so Sabio and Honey, here you go. Card for you. Just a moment. Just a moment, yeah. Okay, Sabio and Honey. You got this. All right, you got this going on. It's that Jack of Clubs action, baby. You know what they're telling me about this Jack of Club action here? Sabio. Huh? Do you know what it's saying to you, Sabio? It's saying you need to cut your grass short, okay? So you can see the snakes. Because guess what? Yeah, you need to take a look around after you cut your grass because you got a snake around you. Now, this could be somebody that you are actively confiding in or somebody that you just associate with, okay? But they're spreading rumors about you, falsehoods, lies, things that can lead to other things. So I hope it's just all lies and bullshit and not like something that you actually confided in. Ask your spirit guides to show you. There might even be more than one, to be honest with you. But ask your spirit guides to show you who this is or who they are, okay? And that's that. I need to see a hand. I'm gonna be Strickler. I'm gonna be a Strickler with you guys, okay? I need to see the hand. Yes, Sabio and Honey. Look around. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Look around. Look around you, look around you, look around you. Aries love. Aries love. That's who I've seen. So sorry, Felinda. It's not about first, it's who I happen to see. It could be about to happen or beginning to happen now. I wasn't really sure on the timing, just being honest with you. I just seen the what. I didn't see really the when. Does that make sense to you? Aries love. Aries love. All right, Aries love. Are you ready for your Papa Shanguito love? Well, I'll be Never mind. So, Ace of Clubs. To me, this seemed like a plan. There was some type of plan, something to me, it's like something you was going to do, right? It could maybe be like a trip. It could be an activity, but it could be also a plan to like do something like long term, like start something, create something, build something. So, but what I see is that this came out like this. So it's feeling like it's not going to happen right now because you delay it or there are other delays involved with it. All right. I have this feeling that whatever this plan is of yours, whatever this diabolical plan is of yours, that it will continue, but you may have to put it on pause. So it's one of these situations where like a delay is not a denial. A delay is not a denial. All right. Wealthy goddess. I see you. I see you. Wealthy goddess, wealthy goddess, wealthy goddess. Aries love. That's what I have for you though. Okay. Wealthy goddess. Hold on. Just a moment. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is the time to, how can I say this? I guess stabilize. I don't know if that's the right word. Stabilize your health or your well-being by some form of an exercise program. Okay. Some type of physical, physical thing. A physical regime. Also, I'm getting this from you too. I gotta hit you with this shit too, because I feel like there's some area in your life right now, actively right now, that you are what could be called sabotaging yourself. Okay. But the truth of the matter is, it's not that you're sabotaging. It's just there's a secondary gain here, as we spoke about earlier. What is your secondary gain? What do you get by not getting what you want? That is what you ask yourself, okay? Or maybe there's that thing or that experience that you are keeping from yourself. Why? What do you get? Who gains? It's like you know how the detectives in regular police world, they'll say, follow the money, right? Well, your money is your attention, your currency, and where is your attention at? Is it focus on what you don't want? Is it focus on what you do want? Like, I do feel like there's a wealthy goddess divided right now. I'm seeing a wealthy goddess divided right now. There's room for reconciliation here. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting on the same page. It will pay dividends. That's what I have for you. Okay. Now, anybody else? Whoops. Shit. Anybody else? Yes, mixed emotions are a good way to describe that. Felinda, I am. Felinda, I am. I got you. Absolutely, wealthy goddess. Follow the breadcrumbs, wealthy goddess. The breadcrumbs are your feelings now, the ones that you can actually detect right now, you know? Ain't nothing worse than feeling about 3 different things at once and not knowing which is which. You know what I'm saying? All right. Felinda, I am. That's who I had seen. That's how I called out. So we're going to go with that. Felinda, I am. 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 Okay, Felinda, I am. Just a moment here. Okay. For some reason, Felinda, I am. I'm being told to tell it to you like this. Okay. Uh, Contact me. Built for Millions. My email is askshangoraynow@gmail.com. Askshangoraynow@gmail.com. Oh, hey, Phyllis, Felinda, I should say. Felinda, yeah. 8 of Clubs. This is like mental power on blast, on strength, and it's not reversed. I feel like right now you're heading into a time you also need to be more mindful of what you're thinking. You're going to notice that you seem to be able to either control people or to put thoughts and things. They're going to be saying things that you were just thinking they would say, like in an uncanny way. Okay. I think your Wi-Fi is going to be up super strong. All right. My point is to tell you, number one, keep doing what you're doing. I don't know if you're doing any type of practices which facilitate and help your mental power, but to me, this is a card of mental magic. And not just that, but also intellectual. You may find that you have a refreshed focus in certain things of your life that you are doing right now, you know. But they're telling me also to tell you, hey, number one, keep on going. But number two, don't abuse your power, because it's going to seem to be like you can like really run circles around people on the mental level. I would almost say on the telepathic level. All right. So you want to watch out. Be careful. You might get yourself into a situation that is a lot difficult to get yourself out of. All right. But not only that, it's of course, you know, having some form of care for the next person. Like, just be mindful. All right. I'm a crone myself. Well, it doesn't matter if you're a crone. I'm saying with the people in your life. I didn't say anything about, you know, getting the dust knocked off your crone. Although there's crones who do that too, you know. I didn't invent granny porn. Okay, I didn't invent it, but it does exist. All right. Just so you know, I'm not even necessarily saying it along them. I'm just saying in your day to day, in whatever relationships you may have right now, friendships, associations, whatever, you know, I'm just telling you, you're going to notice things. It's true, TV. I got to say this shit, man. Like, fuck, I didn't make it up. I didn't make it up. You know, she act like grannies don't do things. Grannies do things. Beware of the granny. Beware of the granny who does the gummy bear. Oh, oh, take your shoes off. God damn it. Take your motherfucking shoes off. Your toes gonna be like that. Aha. I'm about controlling. I'm an Aries. Well, yeah. So I'm just saying your control is going to be on point, but just be careful and like how tight you control. That's all. Remember, controlling is okay. I guess you could say controlling and manipulating are synonyms, right? Like I'm manipulating these cards, right? I manipulate this phone, right? That's what I'm doing, right? Then there's manipulating a person, which is one, but then there's manipulating a person, which is another. You get what I'm saying? So, them gums. I talked about the gummy bears before. Yeah, I talked about the gummy bears before. All right. That's all I'm saying. Because sometimes, Belinda, keep in mind this. If you feel like you gotta control everything. I get it's okay to be controlling to a certain extent. But if you feel like you gotta be controlling to the 10th millionth power, you're doing that out of fear. So you gotta ask yourself, where am I coming from with all this? Am I coming from a place of gratitude, like an abundance and trust? Or am I coming from a place of fear? Like I gotta micromanage, like I gotta scheme, scheme, dream, and all that to get the cream. So just food for thought. Okay, just food for thought. That's all. That's all I'm saying. All right, who I got next? I got a little bit of time. Shit, I got a little bit of time. Who else want a card read? There's a lot of you motherfuckers on here just sitting there watching. I guess whatever. You know what I'm saying? If that does it for you, does that does it for you? That do it for you? Okay. Right, who am I to say? Right? Who am I to say what you do with your Friday night? I don't know. Black man in the bizarro world. You know what, bro? I seen your hand up before. I'm just gonna give you this, brother. How about that? May I? May I do this reading for you, brother? All right. I choose you. All right. That's what we're doing. All right. I choose you. Black man in a bizarro world. This is the fucking bizarro world, man. This is the bizarro world. All right. Up is down. Down is up. Left is right and right is left. All right. I see you, brother. You didn't have to do that, man. I was just going to, I got you. I got you. Okay, black man in a bizarre world, black man in a bizarre world, black man in a bizarre world, black man in a bizarre world. I don't even need your government. Black man in a bizarre world. Black man in a bizarre world. That statement, your name, black man in a bizarre world, is like empathic. For real. Black man in a bizarre world. Black man in a bizarre world. All right. Card pull for black man in a bizarre world. What's up? Oh shit. Oh damn. Black man in a bizarre world. Did you use another account? Oh, I see. That's something else, I think. I don't know what this is. It's not you though, but okay. Uh, I appreciate you, Sabio and Honey. I don't know what this is for, or this is just, I don't know exactly what this is for, but I appreciate you. You didn't really leave a thing on here. Hey, so look, black man in a bizarro world, man. To me, wow, this is the epitome of bizarro world right here. This seven of spades right here. All right, because I feel like there's some shit going on right now of course, internally, but also externally, or about to pop off that like it seems like you're not going to understand. And this is in your personal life here. All right. Now, just a little bit more information on this shit. Because you got me on this one. You got me on this one, man. Look, I even maybe see you going like turning down something. Okay. Maybe even turning down something. But you know what? I think the main thing here that I need to get across to you, I feel like you're resisting something, brother. I feel like there's a part of you that's resisting. All right. Resisting letting go of certain shit that no longer serves you. You're in that gray zone. You're in your own gray zone in the bizarre world. Okay. And you're at this crossroads, man. And you're like, I'm like, I got one hand on the new and one hand on the old, you know, and you got to determine which hand you're going to let go of. You're going to let go of the new and go back to the old, or you're going to like, you know, reverse, because you can't do both and you can't stay like this forever. All right. I would say right now is also a wonderful time for you to, I don't know if you've been doing any shadow work of any kind. I'm not going to get into all the shadow work shit here. I would say you can go down the YouTube rabbit hole and see what you're attracted to, what resonates to you, you know, as far as different modalities, different ways, different styles. I think the most important thing here for you, brother, is just that to do a little something. Now, I see also, I don't know if a job is coming towards you, some work also, but I feel like you're turning that shit away. In some ways, I feel like that's advantageous for you. All right. But I had to pull some other, I was just like, a lot of shit was coming through with this card. But what represented to me is the deeper, what it is that you're resisting is actually very important, because it's kind of like a gateway or a doorway to where it is you're actually trying to go. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you may have your own dark secrets, okay? Your bizarro world secrets that it doesn't matter whether you tell anybody or not. You don't tell anybody, but you got to be real with yourself. And some of these you may not even be conscious of. Some of these are also ancestral or karmic, okay, playing out in real time in your life. And they're hard to make sense of, you know? So for some reason, shadow work, though, is connected to all of these things for you, especially at this time. But I also seen like, so basically what this is a form of a spiritual initiation. But I feel, to me, just, you know, to simplify things, a spiritual initiation is a phase or a time or a season that we go through where we shed what is no longer us, the dead skin, the 120, 30, 40 pounds of unsightly flesh known as that person that you were fucking with or whoever, you know what I'm saying? So a full reading. Okay, I got you, Sabio. But that is what I have for you, brother. All right. So Sabio, honey, go ahead and make your way to the Shangorian altar, would you? Thank you. I appreciate it. I see a number on your site. So do you also expect calls? Abso-fucking-lutely not. You call that number, ain't nobody gonna fucking answer. I don't answer that shit. Or else I'd be fucking answering that shit all the time. I'd be getting distracted more than I already am all the time. Fuck that number, okay? That's the number that I'll call you at if you arrange an appointment at the appointed time. We follow protocol around here, okay? You'll never get me on that fucking line, ever. All right? So just so you know. Yeah. All right. So Sabio, go ahead and Sabio and honey, go ahead and, you know, go ahead and kneel down here in front of the Shangorian altar. Thank you very much. Now, take a nice deep breath in, fill your lungs up, relax your stomach as you're doing it as well. Let it all just take all that air in. Okay, now hold it at the top. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. All right. Now, when you're ready, go ahead and woosah. All right, let all that shit out. Woosah out your motherfucking hoo-ha into the cards. Okay, you should be good with this. All right. Creating a space for whatever needs to come through. Savio and Honey. Is that your name on the account here? Because I'm gonna actually do your name in my head. Is that your name on the account, Sabio? I feel like a redneck saying that shit. Huh? Hey, Sabio. Huh. Too Sabby. Too Sabby. All right, Sabio and Honey. Sabio. Sabio. That's your okay. All right. One more time. I've been saying your name like a bunch of times in my head. All right. Okay, here we go. Oi. All right. This is coming through several different ways here. I am trapped in my life, almost by choice. I ran from the light, worked my ass off, but I'm not using my gifts, surrounded by well-placed allies and enemies, and I do so much. Make jewelry, music. Yeah, man. Hey, Shaman 05. What's going on? All right. So here we go. I'm just gonna say Miss F. How about that? Miss F. I feel like this is you. This is coming through several different ways. I feel like there is a woman in your life who's kind of maybe a little bit more needy than she needs to be. And she kind of does distract you, takes you, you might, let's say you one day you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this or that, whatever your plans are. Um, I don't know. I feel like you have, or you can have an entrepreneurial spirit to you. You can actually do it. I feel like this Queen of Diamonds is also you, but to me, it also represents a woman who's lazy or very needy, or she like just leans on you a lot. Some people have even experienced their mother being in this role, and it's kind of like somebody that you need to. I'm not saying that they're even necessarily like an enemy, but you have to feed them with a long spoon because you got shit to do. Let's not get that fucked up. All right, so I do see some of this action happening for you. Okay, this is that Eight of Diamonds, a very, very powerful financial card. It also represents a change in status. It also, to me, is showing me your desire, okay, for a change in status. All right, but there's some things in the way. All these obstacles, these challenges, the obstacle is the way. Yes, break free from the plantation, black man in bizarre world. It's lovely over here. Okay, it's lovely over here. Okay, I was on the plantation too. All right, break free. Trust me. All right. Sorry about that, Miss L. You have, see, this is your logic talking to you. Your logic likes to tell you, because and sometimes this logic shit is like a way to actually, like, it tries to protect you. It tries to protect you from, yes, failure, but also from disappointment of failure. Okay, so what it does is it has your expectations shooting real low. Like you may do something, but then like you don't really expect it to actually hit. You don't expect it to actually win. You don't expect it to actually go through because you've been used to a lot of disappointment in your life. So this is a way, it's also a weird mechanism to protect you from pain. To protect you from pain. You don't have to be afraid no more, baby. You don't got to be afraid no more, baby. Okay. Yeah. But what this ends up doing is creating a very pessimistic, negative type of mindset, mind frame. And if you're not careful, this negative type of mindset or mind frame, this negative type of mindset or mind frame will become an attitude. Okay, it becomes a filter through which you look at everything. It can be like a small fire that gets out of control, and now it's engulfed your whole life. Okay, and you're not even really aware of it because you're so used to it. Okay, so I'm just saying the way to turn this around is it's going to take a little bit of practice. All right, it's going to take some practice. So just automatically get that in your fucking head. Just because you do a particular technique or exercise one time and you don't get these huge fucking results, so fucking what? Boo-hoo. All right, go play the violin for somebody else. You're gonna have to keep doing the shit. All right. You got to keep doing it. You can't just do it one time, you know. It's not going to work. Who else puts this much ridiculous expectation on yourself but you? You know, would you expect to take a vitamin one time and expect to just have all these health benefits from that? No, 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 no. Would you expect to go to the gym just one time and do one little workout or do one rep of something and expect to have all these results and continued results? No, of course you fucking wouldn't, because you got to keep that shit up. Such as this here with this mentality shit, with this whole way of thinking, because this is deeply ingrained, I feel. So the deeper ingrained, the more patient you got to be with yourself. All right. Now, there's also a choice that needs to be made here. A leap of faith, if you will. And this can also require, to be honest, I'm just going to shoot from the hip. I feel like it's required of you to, you might want to consider, there's a relationship you might want to consider leaving. All that freaks out your whole system when you actually think about it. When you actually, especially the times you've gotten closer, you're like, you know what, I'm fed up. I'm gonna leave, you know, and then you actually start to leave and you're like, there's that other voice that kicks on like, do you see what you're doing? Do you really believe what you're doing right now? This ain't you. You know what I'm saying? Come back to the comfort zone. It's warm in here. Come here. What are you doing? You're taking this shit too far. Mija, you're taking it too far. Come on back. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't make that change. What are you leaving? I don't know. It could be a person. There's something that it's like, it's on you. It's on your head. It's on nobody else's. There ain't nothing keeping you here. There ain't no gun to your head. There's not a gun to your head. It's the leap. But I actually see you taking it this time. But will you make it last? Because a lot of times, a lot of you will take that, especially when it comes to some type of a relationship. You will take that jump. You'll take that leap of faith. But then you'll kind of like stick your toe back into the shit again. So it's like, you know. So it's like you're free, but you're not free. See, there are certain things and there are certain people and there are certain situations in your life. When you cut them off, you got to cut the whole head off. You can't leave some of it dangling, okay? It doesn't work that way. Maybe for certain other kinds of relationships, yeah, that works. But there are certain forces in your life disguised as relationships that need to be totally, completely severed. All right. Even if that means getting rid of shit from the other person or from whatever it is. I'm reaching now. Okay. But my point is, some are extremely hard. They require diligence. You can't leave and jump and then go stick your pinky toe in there. You can't do that type of shit. Okay. Well, there you go. And keep this in mind too. Leave the mind state of failure. I'll say this like this. This also comes through in another way too. Don't ever lose touch with that inner fucking child, that inner sense of That inner child can make you a fucking millionaire. Keeps telling me software ready to install. I don't give a shit. I'm busy. Can't you see? Yeah, that inner child is magical as fuck. Don't ever lose contact with that motherfucker. Don't you ever. All right. The failure part, you could just, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something that may make you feel a little bit better. But that's what I have for you. All right. But in closing, I'll say this. The most successful people don't just keep the positive shit in mind. They will have a time where they also run through all the possible things that could go wrong. However, they don't get stuck there, and the predominant amount of energy is not spent on these things, but there is a allocated amount of energy and time spent on, okay, what could go wrong? So that way, if one of these things does pop up, I don't get deflated. I don't even get faded. I already had a plan for that. So as soon as this shit happens, boom. If it's something unplanned, okay, well, you can also schedule in a little bit of that. Expect the unexpected too along the way, because that's just life. That's this thing called life. All right. So you can actually use that to empower you. Just don't stay there. Don't take it as you're going to be a failure. Just say, hey, I know that along the way, there's certain other effects that can come up, other counter effects that can come up. What do I do in a situation like that? You can think like that. You can strategize like that with all the bullshit emotion. That's what really glues it to you. That's what makes it like a thing, is that emotion. You'll get it. All right, that's what I have for you though. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, they kicked me out the PayPal. It's taking too long. Yeah. Does that make sense to you though? All right, that's what I have. Anybody else want a card? This is that Friday to get it, man. Why, thank you, Sabio. Shaman 05, I got you. It's been a while since I pulled for Shaman 05. And here we go, Shaman 05. What's the card for Shaman 05 line? What's the card for Shaman 05 line? What is the card for Shaman 05 line? What is the card for Shaman 05 line? What's the card for Shaman 05 line? After this, I think we're about to wrap it the fuck up. Thank you so much, Prophetess Vance. You're awesome. Well, congratulations, Shaman 05 line. You have reached another rotation. You know how it always comes around. You know, you understand the whole spiral, though. You are moving. You're going up. You are doing that, right? But every now and again, you got to revisit the same old shit, right? This time is no different. This is about your... This is kind of hard to describe. It's more than just saying to determine, I guess, your wealth. Because no, can you really determine your wealth? I mean, your not wealth. What is it? Determine your worth. There it is. You know, I mean, at some point in time, don't you realize you're priceless? You know, I would think. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are kind of rhetorical questions, but something about this could just be also learning some more about you in direct correlation and relation to your finances. Hey, Black Man Bazaar, will appreciate you too. All right. So this is where this is coming from. I think it's one of them. I don't know if because we're on the heels of this whole retrograde bullshit or whatever, but like looking back, they're also saying to look how far you have come, how you have grown, how you have shifted, how you have changed. The dark nights of the soul that you did go through. You know, one of these things, I don't know why, I don't know why it's time, why they're telling me to tell you this. To be honest, I have no fucking clue. But in case you are facing even a remote challenge in your finances or something having to do with a portion of your finances, okay, and you notice this is not reversed. So I don't really necessarily even feel it's that so much, but I don't know. I could be wrong on that. But hey, that is what I have for you. Okay. And last call. Anybody else wants a card? I would speak up if I was you, because we're about to go off the air. Anybody would like a card, you could speak up. We'll give you that card. Anybody? Anybody? Going. I think look, there's 17 on here and not one of you motherfuckers wants a card. I find that really hard to believe, man. I find that really hard to believe. Who are you? Who raised you? Who the fuck raised you, yo? Who raised you? It's always the finances and manifestations. I mean, but I have to, I agree, and it's like at some point in time, no, it has to not be that. It has to not be that. When can I get past that shit? And then they're looking at me like, I don't know. When can you? Dream Weaver. Well, thank you for coming forward, Dream Weaver. Dream Weaver, part of the Lurk squad, part of the Lurkisha squad. Okay. Or said another way, Lurkita. Okay. So depending on how you want to look at it, Well, from what I can see on the thumbnail, Lurkistan. Okay, I don't know. Shit, damn, I keep kicking this shit. Dreamweaver, what I got for Dreamweaver? What do we have for Dreamweaver? I hope you ain't weaving nightmares. Look at you, Aries love. You need some more of that Sag love, huh? All right. We ain't doing double dips. Hey, I appreciate you, Dreamweaver. I'm just fucking with you. You know what I mean? I'm just messing with you. Excuse me. All right. We're just exchanging banter and semantics. Okay. Anyways, for you, Dreamweaver. Yeah, go in your bag. I would say that too. I just heard them exact words actually the other day from myself about that whole going in your bag, left hand shit, All right. No, but I just said that built for millions. I said your name in my head because I seen I figured that was your name. I didn't know if some people don't want their name public. Okay, Dream Weaver. You. Eight of Hearts. Eight of Hearts, Eight of Hearts, Eight of Hearts. What can we say about the Eight of Hearts? What I see, you know what? I don't even know if this is something that you've been wanting. But I see you entering into like a season where I feel there is a lot of change of hearts, but this is like a positive change of hearts. I feel like your whole emotional state is going to be that's not saying you're going to be jumping for joy 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but I'm saying in general, your new baseline is higher than even now. Okay. And to me, this also represents like another level of, because you're an onion, there's one layer after the other. Don't ever think there is a finish line when it comes to knowing yourself. Okay. But I do feel like this is another level, thank you, of emotional mastery. And to me, when I mean emotional mastery, I mean understanding your emotions. understanding them, understanding how they work, understanding how you currently work, the person you are now, how they work, emotionally speaking. Therefore, hitherto allowing you to pull your own strings, as Dr. Wayne Dyer would like to say, you know, how to pull your own strings. So that's what I have for you. Yeah, a Uno reverse reading, sir. Exactly. And I shit you not, Shimano 5, like maybe, I'll say maybe 3 days ago, tops. It might have been even within this 2 days because I've been going through portals and I've been all kinds of shit. I'm surprised I even know what day it is, to be honest with you. Been single for 4 years and loving it. Yeah, well, it's about to get interesting for you, Dreamweaver. I think it's about to get interesting for you. Of course, you are the author of your book, of your movie, of your screenplay. This is your movie, so you tell me what you want to write into it. You know, what you want to write into it. So you let it be known. Shit. It's your world. It's your world. Well, you know I'm Mr. 333, yes. Yeah, as I look down to a plate of threes of cards, a bunch of three of hearts is all over the place. So yeah, you got that. You got that. Uh-huh. And you know what else is funny too is for some reason I just thought of I don't know what I was doing, but I had actually went and bought a pack of Uno cards for a ritual. And you know, I might have used a particular one, but then now the deck is pretty much useless because you don't have all the cards, you know? So I was just looking through something and I remember seeing the Uno cards. I'm like, okay. Uh well, yeah, that could be a lot of shit. I mean, I don't know why. As far as like, I want to know this more. I burned a triple strength road opener 7-day candle. It exploded 3 times before burning out. The glass actually broke. Well, there's different ways you can look at that, Tempest. You can look at it like the candle is working overtime because it has a lot of work to do, i.e., an example, EX, you have a lot of shit on you that it's having to work through, and it might have got its little, bless its little heart, got overheated and exploded. Or you have other things around you that are currently fighting, which you are consciously casting for. You know, you wanting this road open and shit, and then there's other forces and other aspects of yourself too that want to keep you right the fuck where you are. We don't want no change. We don't want no road opens. That means things are going to change. We don't want change. We want to keep things just the same. Fuck your candle, bitch. Blah. That's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. I'm doing one more check here. Nobody, nobody, nobody. All right. Yeah. So I think we're going to end this now. How have I been robot voiced at all? Anybody? I've been actually cool. Somebody, anybody. Have I been robot voiced? Have I been cool? Because sometimes my voice would turn into a robot voice on here. So I was like, let me use the headphones and see. I've been good, huh? I sure in the fuck have. It's 2 hours now. I've been on this shit 2 hours. We've been on this shit 2 hours, probably. Jesus Christ. All right. All right. So 3 months and holding on what? 3 months and holding on the work. Saw the individual today and no problem. Okay. How to get rid of negative thought forms permanently. That's a good question. That right there is, well, for one of the first ways that you can get rid of negative thought forms, you stop feeding them. You know, negative thought forms can't live. It's kind of like certain disease, a lot of diseases and shit. Like they like an acidic body, a body that has a bunch of crap in it. You know what I'm saying? They thrive there. But if the body's more healthy, more alkaline, all that shit, they can't live there. So it's the same thing with negative thought forms. So there's no magic bullet, because you can do any spell or ritual that you want. Like you go right back to the same state of being, the same person who is a nice little comfy home for these, negative thought forms. They're just gonna come back. You have to be able to override the freezer spell. Oh, yeah, I did. Well, yeah. Okay, good. I expect that shit to work. I expect that. That's one of, I mean, I could tell you a story about that. I think I already have. Hey, thank you, Aries Love. I appreciate you. When you come from lack, that Uno deck can still be used. Nobody will know but you, just like judgment or worse on ourselves. Absolutely. Whoops. Yeah. That makes sense to you, wealthy goddess. You never get rid of them. You lean into them. They are the friction between you and your goals. Yeah, the resistance that causes that upliftment. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of my thing, is to use everything. When you become really an alchemist, you start looking at things like you start looking at everything like a recyclist. You know what I'm saying? Like someone who recycles, you know, uh, because that's a lot how it works. Because nothing ever really goes anywhere, because there's nowhere for it to go. Where's it going? In your universe, you are it. Everything that you see around you is a part of you. Because without you, there's no observer to observe what you're observing. So for you, in your individualized perspective, you are like your universe. Without you, none of this shit works. So there's nowhere to go, really. Uh-oh. They're like 5%, motherfucker. We're giving you 5%. I just wanted to give you an update. Hey, I appreciate that, Belinda. I thank you. I like that. I really do appreciate updates. I like that. To me, I like it a lot. All right. I like to hear good shit. I love it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think now though, with my phone about to die and shit, I think now is the time where I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna excuse myself. I think I'm gonna excuse myself. Let me check one more time just to make sure I ain't leaving nobody out. Come on, baby. Yeah, see, this new internet fast as fuck. Ain't no problemos. Period. All right, well, my name's Shango, right? Like when you're at the casino and they go like this. Stepping away from the table now. All right. So I want to thank each and every one of you. Lurkeisha, the Lurk Squad. And I got to say this too. One thumb downer, whoever you are, the person who always, no matter what, always makes it a point to go out of their way and give me their thumb down. I just want to say, hey, I even appreciate you too. Even though you are the exemplary example of what a bitch ass motherfucker is, because you truly are. I was thinking about you the other day and I was like, hey, you know what? When I see a video I don't like, I haven't thumbed down anybody. I don't think I've ever thumbed down anybody. If there's some shit I don't like, you know what I do? What do you do? What do you do? That's right. That's right. You watch something else. You just go somewhere else. And I say that you are one of the most bitch made motherfuckers that I possibly know, because your consistency in your bitch assness is impeccable, dude. Like, I hope you put that consistency, that consistency is a superpower, yo. And I hope you put it to use in other ways in your life too. You know what I'm saying? So just a little bit of encouragement there. You know what I mean? But you are in the dictionary when you look up bitch ass or bitch made motherfucker. You occupy 2 spots. Okay. There's your picture. But I got to say, man, I haven't seen anybody with your consistency. The only people that I've seen with the most consistency, period, I would have to say is like Prophetess Vance has been around since like the first fucking video I ever did. Okay. You don't find that everywhere. You got to respect that shit. You got to honor that shit. Okay. So I just got to say, I mean, you're like maybe a second. Okay. Because I don't know, you haven't been around for a long time, but you've been around long enough. All right. So you listen, kudos to you, you bitch made motherfucker. Like, it's as if you're like, oh, yeah, I'll show that. Shango, thumbs down. Thumbs down. Like, as if somebody was like, you know what? I was going to watch Shango's video, but I didn't. Because somebody gave it a thumbs down. I don't think I want to watch it now. Somebody didn't like it. Somebody didn't like it. So I'm not going to watch it. It's only one, though. It's only one. And I have a feeling it's a bitch ass nigga, too. I really do. I have a feeling you're a dude, to be honest. I could be wrong. I do. I do. You have some super duper feminine woman traits to you, brother. I know you do. And you know you do. Probably bothers you that you do. You know what I'm saying? But you do. So I guess this is a way that you like to express it. They stayed up to watch and thumb you down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shimano5. She said they stayed up to watch and thumb you down. Sounds cool to me that you got a whole Airbnb in their head. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I said I can't be too mad. In some ways, I want to commend them and thank them because consistency, let's face it, folks, is consistency. No matter how you project it or how you focus it, it's still a superpower. A lot of people don't have consistency. But bitch made motherfucker has consistency. So I want to say, hey, shout out. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. Still got that view. Hey, whatever, man. Yeah, it's true, but I don't even care about the view. Fuck the view. I just think it's funny. At some point in time, like, yo, are you serious? You're still going to be doing that? It reminds me of Harlem Nights. I don't know if any of y'all seen Harlem Nights when they're all shooting at Eddie Murphy and they have big ass Tommy guns and shit. And there's the one nigga with the little 22. Like, he's that guy, like the little, you know what I'm saying? His little thumb down, you know, or her, whatever, to be fair, because truly I don't know. But I know they're seeing this shit. Like, it's funny. You thumb down me, but you still like, I don't get you motherfuckers. You new school motherfucker, or maybe you're not new school. You could have been bitchified. You might even be older than me. How about that? You might even be older than me, dude. And you acting like this, acting like a little female, like a little woman. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got a yeast infection. Are you itchy? You know what I'm saying? You're a little slit, irritated or something. Huh? You still cramping? Oh man, come on. Shit. Yeah. Anyways, stop shooting that little shit. Stop shooting that little motherfucker. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Anyway, I just thought it was funny. It is comic to me, and you'll forever be comic relief to me. Just so you know, like, I don't give a shit. I wish there was more of you, more thumb downers. That'd be fine. I don't give a shit. A cheer and a boo is the same thing to El Jefe, and that's just what it is. You know, I don't get souped on either one of them. I don't get gassed on either one of them. It is what it is, man. I guess. Anyways, I'm about to get up out of here. My name is Shango Ray. We're probably going to be coming back tomorrow because I'm going to have something else for you on Santissima Saturdays. Okay, so you might want to come in. You want that other carpool? Go ahead. I'll give it to you there. Shit. Machiavelli Crooks. It's popping. Anyways, Peace. Dina Lopez. Que lo que? Yeah, so I'm up out of here like last year. We'll be back tomorrow, though. All right.